This is the second part of the uses of the definite articles. The first part I did earlier. You guys can go and watch it if you haven't watched it till now. Okay, now let's get to the uses immediately. L'article défini est utilisé quand le nom est déterminé. L'article défini est utilisé quand le nom est déterminé. Okay, the definite article is used when the noun is determined. Okay, now guys, how is a noun determined? It can either be determined by a relative clause or by a complement. Okay, let's see first how is a noun determined by a relative clause. Let's see the example. J'ai rangé les journaux qui étaient sur la table. J'ai rangé les journaux qui étaient sur la table. I put away the newspapers that were on the table. Okay, I put away the newspapers that were on the table. Guys, this is your relative clause, and as you can see, this here we have key, which is your pronominative, right? Which is your pronominative. Okay, so this part of your sentence is the relative clause, and this relative clause is pointing out to some particular newspapers. Okay, so basically these are the newspapers, these are the particular newspapers which are on the table, and that is why guys we are using the definite article lay here. Okay, and that is why we are using the definite article lay here. Now moving forward, a noun can also be determined by a complement. Okay, let's see an example to understand better. C'est la fenêtre de ma chambre. C'est la fenêtre de ma chambre. Now guys, this is my bedroom window. Okay, it is a particular window that we are talking about here. Okay, it is the window of my bedroom. Okay, it is a particular window that we are talking about here, and that is why we are using the definite article la here. Okay, window being a feminine noun. Okay, so guys, as I mentioned, your definite article is used when the noun is determined either by a relative clause or by a complement. Okay, let's move to the second usage. Il est utilisé pour exprimer la mesure. Il est utilisé pour exprimer la mesure. It is used to express measurement. Okay, it is used to express measurement. Let's see an example here. Les œufs coûtent 2 € la douzaine. Les œufs coûtent 2 € la douzaine. Eggs cost 2 € a dozen. Okay, in English guys you are saying a dozen, but in French you have to say la douzaine. Okay, you cannot say une douzaine. Okay, it is wrong. Okay, you have to say la douzaine. Okay, and this is the second usage of your definite articles here guys on this page. Okay, let's see another example. Dans ce supermarché, on trouve de l'essence à 1 € le litre. Dans ce supermarché, on trouve de l'essence à 1 € le litre. In this supermarket, you can find gasoline for 1 € a liter. Again, in English, you are saying a liter, okay? 1 € a liter, but in French, you have to say 1 € le litre. 1 € le litre. Okay, guys, for measurements we use your definite articles. Okay, please keep that in mind. Okay, this is a very common mistake. Okay, moving forward guys, coming to the third usage, which is that les articles définis sont utilisés à la place de l'adjectif possessif devant les noms indiquant les parties du corps. Les parties du corps. What this means is that you use your definite articles in place of possessive adjectives. Okay, What are your possessive adjectives? Mo, ma, me, to, tate, so, sa, se, and etc. Okay, guys. So your definite articles are used in place of possessive adjectives before nouns indicating body parts. Okay, les parties du corps, guys. These are your body parts. Okay. Okay, let's see an example to understand better. Elle a mal à la tête depuis hier. Elle a mal à la tête depuis hier. She has a headache since yesterday. Okay, now guys, ideally, if you see it, it means she has pain in her head since yesterday. But no, we are not going to use sa tête. Okay, we are not going to use sa tête. We are going to use la tête, and this is how it is. Okay, okay, we don't use possessive adjectives. Okay, okay, let's see another example here. Il a les yeux bleus et les cheveux blonds. Okay, he has blue eyes and blonde hair. Okay, now guys, if you see again, you have definite articles here, les and les. Okay, in the English form you don't have any article, you just simply say he has blue eyes and blonde hair. Okay, you don't say les yeux bleus et les cheveux blonds. Okay, okay, now guys, you don't use your possessive adjectives again here as well. Okay, there's another alternate form though, guys. Here this form is with avoir, as you can see. We have another form here which is with être. Okay, which is with être. Now ses yeux sont bleus, ses cheveux sont blonds. Now this means that his eyes are blue and his hair are white, are blonde. Okay, now guys, as you can see, we are using être here and we are using our possessive adjectives here. Okay, it is allowed, but no, with avoir, no, you don't use your possessive adjectives, you only use your definite articles. Okay, so you can keep that in mind, and in case you want to use être, you can use être with your possessive adjectives, or you use avoir with the definite article. Okay, with the definite article. Now guys, this usage of your definite articles is very common. Okay, with your pronominal verbs or reflexive verbs. Okay, cet emploi est très courant avec des verbes pronominaux. Okay, cet emploi est très courant avec des verbes pronominaux. Now let's see two examples here. Se laver les cheveux. Okay, se laver les cheveux. Ideally this should have been to wash one's hair, and ideally there should have been say here, but no, you don't use possessive adjectives, you use the definite articles. Okay, so you are using se laver les cheveux. Okay, and the same is the case with se brosser les dents. Okay, se brosser les dents, which is to brush one's teeth. Okay, to brush one's teeth. Okay, guys, when you are using these pronominal verbs, okay, please keep in mind this rule. This is a very common mistake. Okay, okay, je pense c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's all for today, guys. If you have any doubts, you can leave in the comment below, and je pense c'est tout. Okay.